Okay. I am here. Rightio. That's what I've got it on YouTube. We're live on YouTube, and let's have a look here. Oh, there we go. Hello, Pam. How are you? Oh, God. Oh, wow. Let's get more leftovers. Sorry. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Tanya. Hello, Pam and Trish. Hello, Sandra. Hello, Diane. Right. This is what we did yesterday. Chrissy was making her version of it at work today. At morning tea, like at, crop morning. We had cupcakes. Naomi John made cupcakes for her own birthday. She's got a dodgy mother. Well, I have finished my fussy cutting. I've done some of this. Done some of it. So, do we sit it on like that, or do we do that and put it on there like that? Not quite enough of that. Just a little hole. What are we thinking? See, I could put it together so it was in the right place. So it was, where are we? So it was exactly where it was before, like exactly over. But if we turn it, then it's a bit more interesting, I think. Because then it doesn't line up and it's like more layered. Does that make sense? Right. Oh, let me put the link up. Where was I? Hello, other Diane. So 2 Dianes. Hello, Dee. I think she had a good birthday. She did get in trouble once, but, she did make a mistake. But that's okay. We fixed it. And then Quentin apologised because he led her up the garden path. So, yes. And how are you, Marie? Hello, Lee. Hello, Trish. Naomi can answer the happy birthdays because she's scribing. Hello, Robin. Annoyed with myself. I didn't think we had any fuzzy cutting that was pre-planned for the October classes. Just remembered I saw on the card first that we did for tonight. Guess what? Mine's not done. I'm going to say, Sandra, this is the main bit of fussy cutting. You probably have leaves from Tropical Ambience Retreat, maybe, because I did steal some from my Tropical Ambience. But what I'm going to say is you could probably get most of it organised and then add this and stick the bits on top at a later date, like get someone to help you with cutting this. This just took me a long time. It wasn't hard because I just came in from the side and I just snipped sort of straightish and around, and it's a lot of straight lines, but I'm going to say we're probably going to work it out so that you can add this later. I built this for all these images. There's millions of images on this file. It's huge. Hello, Diane. Oh, that makes 3 Dianes. Hello, Cheryl.
We didn't come up with a neck there, sister.
Hello, Tash and Mary and Beryl. Hello, Deborah. I see you're at home, Deborah. You're all packed, ready for retreat, are you, Diane? Hello, Lorraine. How are you? And I forgot to drop fussy cutting off to someone today. Oh, well. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Leila and Jean. I forgot to drop their fussy cutting off. I'm an awful person. On a cruise at the moment. They keep sending me little videos. Looks like they are having a wonderful time, not seasick at all. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad they're having a good time. That is a good time. If they can handle being on a holiday on a cruise together, they can probably handle anything, I think.
I know, a cruise ship's pretty big.
Well, we leave that in the middle. I think we leave that in the middle, hey?
Do you think you and Dad could survive a cruise ship holiday?
Yeah, but I don't know. Well, your
Your
dad would probably murder someone because they don't do gluten-free very well, apparently. I'd be really worried about that. He gets rather cranky and intolerant of other things when he's not gluten-free. So we're going to cut the barcode off, but we're not just going to cut the barcode off. We're going to measure 12 inches. So just make sure you're measuring from the correct end. So don't trim any of your leaves off.
Is this paper 3?
Yes. Oh, is it? Yes, paper 3. From Tropical Ambience. I think we're going to use the one with the solid center. Maybe. Or maybe I should use that one. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, maybe I should do that. Let me just look at this. I've got one on fussy cut, one I've cut the middle out of, and one that was solid. Yeah.
How many layers are we doing here?
Okay. So let's take the second one with the middle cut out of. Let's cut it down to 12 inches as well. Yeah, that's just me today.
Oh, I'm very confused. I did not know that we had 3 sheets of this paper.
There were 3 sheets in the kit.
Oh, dude. I wonder when it came to stock take audit of paper that it didn't have much of that paper left. Jeez.
Yeah, because we audited this one. We have gone through and counted our collections just to make sure that our paper counts are right, and just double checked. And where it appeared to have more paper than what it should, and yeah, some of them we rechecked 3 times just to make sure we were right.
A very royal we moment.
Yeah, I made her do it. I did other things, and then.
Trisha saying yes to the green linen.
Yeah, I think the green in the middle looks great.
Deborah said, I got home last night to a lovely parcel. Oh.
That was quick.
That is quick. Scruffy is turning 12 and is having a birthday party at Doggy Care tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, I did see that Scruffy's having a party.
That's so cute.
Doggy Care. What's the time? I've got to watch the time. Amelia's not staying up late.
Oh, yes, would you like to explain your...
They play games, dress up, sing happy birthday and have cake. They all go home with party bags. Oh my God, Pam.
I think it'd be great to be Scruffy. Oh.
Spoiled much?
Oh, yes, would you like to explain to everyone why we're not letting Amelia stay up late tonight?
Oh, because we watched a dancing movie last night and she was up a little bit late.
Yes, I came home at 8:11.
Irresponsible Mother of the Year award.
And Amelia and Mum were just sitting on the couch.
We're watching a movie together. I was fussy cutting these leaves. Thank you. Look at this. I was fussy cutting. And we were chatting and we're talking about things.
Did you fussy cut our retreat budget?
No, I didn't. I haven't done that yet. I guess I'm going to do that soon.
No, it is on the
This is the week of... I really don't know what I'm doing. I like this.
Didn't you say you had 3 of these things?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. One of them I've done less with.
Yeah, okay. So couldn't you put one on like, oh no, the circle bit. Don't worry. I'm having a moment. I thought you could flip it so then the leaves could go like inwards. So then they like had outwards and inwards, but like if you flip it, it's gonna be green linen. Don't worry.
Yeah. Jesus. My gosh.
Okay.
Who are you and what have you done with my daughter? Oh gosh. What size photo are we going to do?
It was the parcel of the caskets, not the retreat. Oh,
What's that?
it was the parcel of the caskets, not the retreat.
Oh,
So we only sent you your retreat books yesterday. So that would have been really fast.
well, that's what I was thinking.
It's like he got a plane direct.
I'm just using my card base just to try and sort of plan, and then a bit of gauze. And then let's do something that's simple but looks like it's not. Does that make sense?
Oh, we should probably
Something that looks a lot more complex than it is.
Did we do the announcement today that classes?
Naomi John's class tomorrow night is going to be on Sunday night. Let's do a 5-inch square photo. You know, one of those 5-inch squares that you get from Harvey Norman? I think they do them elsewhere as well. Yeah, let's. So, and I thought about it and then forgot about it when I did the email. So we're going to do Naomi John's class on Sunday night, not tomorrow night. So sorry about that.
Diane G suggests that you should stain the cloth.
Yeah, I
and
could.
Back your word with it.
Yeah.
So you like use a scrappy piece.
It's going to need the white for pop. Do we go that way? Or that way? Okay. So let's do from the white scrap. We've got a full piece of white here, but I'm not going to probably hack into it. Let's do a 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 of white, and then do a 5 1/2 by 5 1/2 of pink from paper 1.
Sandy says first option.
Oh, whoops. I did second. Sorry. I didn't read that first. I should have looked. I'm just thinking because not all photos are going to look good with pink against them. But white makes everything pop. And then sort of like we've done here, coming out of our title. I love cutting these because they're just straight lines. Sorry, but and then they curl up naturally. I just think I need a whole page of those.
Sandra says that she doesn't have any leftover leaves, so I only cut the ones I needed.
Oh,
Which I can.
Sandra, we can understand that because that's exactly what we do. Right. So we're going to need an 8-inch square of this for our backing piece. So from our whole piece of paper 3, we're going to cut an 8-inch by 8-inch square. See, when you were watching class yesterday, Sandra, I hadn't completely fussy cut by that time my skirkle. And I started this like a month ago.
Diane G says that those leaves would make good fairy dresses.
They would make awesome fairy dresses. Or wings, or... They're beautiful. And these are like love hearts. Aren't these just like love hearts? Elephants here. They are. Rightio. So let's stick this to the back of this one. That is the neighbour's dog woofing it. Probably its own tail. Actually, I didn't think they had a dog anymore.
They got a new one.
Or they babysitting one of the kids' dogs. Because I thought they had to get rid of the dogs because of the home daycare. Because they used to lock the dogs up beside the house. Next door's daughter started a home daycare and then a mother ended up running it. I think that's upside down. Okay. So then on the back, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some tape around the edges because some of my tape's exposed. So I'm just going to tape it over the edges.
Deborah said that she ordered her photos to Harvey Norman as they were going. So
That's a smart thing to do.
She's hoping to pick them all up.
Well, our local Harvey Norman, I don't know what they would do. They get a bit funny if you don't pick them up soon enough. Okay, so then we've got our piece we've cut out. I'm going to put foam on the back of it. Now, Sandra, you're going to miss this step, but what you're going to do is just keep building the rest of it and then stick this on once you get this done. Or you might decide you just want to do it flat like that. So if you, you don't have to do it raised like me with a cutout one. I don't know why I cut off such a big strip. I don't need a big strip.
I'm sure your little friend would love some leftover home tape.
Is she not getting it?
You sure?
Okay, so let's decide which way is up.
Great question. And they're all saying it's a great idea to order your photos as you go. It actually is.
I think I'm going to have like this pink exposed one. I'm going to have it up the top. There. And then I'm going to have that same one down the bottom, down here. So it's up here and then down here. It's the pink leaf that's, variegated leaf that's completely exposed. Probably shouldn't have peeled all these off. So I'm going to match my circle up. My circle is my guide. at that. It's already got a bit of dimension, hasn't it? And then what we can do is some of these leaves, we can just sort of flick these up. Now I've got one leaf that's kind of flimsy. It's that one there. Let's cut a little tiny bit of tape. Put behind it. It's just hanging on by a thread.
Deborah says that the people in Harvey normally know her.
Well, I was used to. I actually got in trouble at Harvey. So why I stopped printing photos on a regular basis was I used to print my photos every fortnight. Every fortnight I would print I'd take in a USB and they were sorted. Well, I had a couple of USBs. I had one for 5x7s, one for 4x6s, and one for like smaller prints. So I went in this time. I didn't realize that. I didn't follow the specials or anything. It was just keeping up with getting my photos printed. So this is back in 2010. So I went in to pick up my photos, and lo and behold, I had ordered a total of 200 photos. And the girl had an absolute go at me and tore strips off me at how dare I order so many photos and expect to pick them up so soon. And I'm like, it was a couple of days later. And, you know, like, I had waited a few days and she told me, you know, that the service wasn't for people that ordered too many photos and I needed to find somewhere else to print my photos. And she was really, really rude. And I just stopped printing photos for a while. And now I've lost all my photos because the hard drive with them on has died. And I sort of am really upset now because I listened when she tore strips off me for ordering 200 photos. But I am quite sure plenty of people order more than 200 photos. I'm sure, Deborah, you've done more than 200 one hit because I have plenty of customers that order more than that all the time. So we'll do something like this. What are we going to put in that? Do we put pink in our love word or do we? Let's get out. But yeah, so here's what it is. I used to print 2 of each when I printed my photos. Like they were doubles because every photo I printed 2 of because I used to supply my mum with photos for her scrapbooking. So I cut an end off and I didn't do a very good job. Let's cut that in half.
Sure have. And Sandra says I have to get my photos printed at Harvey Norman the other day because Officeworks machines were broken again.
I don't like our local Officeworks photos because they're really shiny. I like our Officeworks doesn't do the nicest photos.
157 different photos in all different sizes, and it was ready in 15 minutes.
Yeah, it should be. They don't have to do anything. They just click a button, and half the time they don't even do that. It just queues itself up and does it itself. I like Harvey Norman because it's the Fujifilm and it's the closest to actual processed photos for digital you can get. Well, our one here is Fujifilm. Okay, so we've got a bit of gauze. And what I'm thinking is I'm going to tuck like bits of gauze behind. And then where's another piece? Got home from work and Quentin had put the mince in the fridge for the dinner for the meatballs. It was meant to be meatballs and sweet potato wedges and salad. And the meat was a solid block. So then I took the slaw mix for tomorrow's lunch and the mince and the tomato relish and then the leftover basil pesto that someone didn't use in another meal and I made, and we had corn chips, so I made nachos. But instead of putting the salad mix with it, I've put it for lunch tomorrow because I've used tomorrow's slaw mix and cooked it with the meat.
Sandy says, I think it's just Harvey Norman in Gladstone. Lorraine says that she started using Harvey Norman because it was cheaper than Officeworks. And Deborah says that she normally orders her photos from home and then heads over the other side of town, and it's only a half an hour drive.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to get into the habit of ordering them. And because I didn't do year in review this year, I haven't ordered them. Because I didn't do year in review kits. So I haven't been in the habit this year of ordering them. And the kids haven't been sending me photos. She didn't bite at that one.
I can't send you photos.
No, you can't send me photos because you've lost your iPod.
And I don't even have the sending photo frame.
Yeah, you do. You can airdrop me photos. Your photos go to the cloud as well.
Even when I had a phone, I never done that. I never did it.
No, I did. I used to get your iPod and airdrop them to myself. As dodgy as they were. Yes, Amelia Ann has not seen her iPod, which used to be Noah's. No, since January 2021.
Cool.
When we were at, we went to the museum. We were on a holiday in Brisbane and moving the kids. They moved apartments. And she hasn't seen her iPod since.
I always moved out of that apartment.
What's that?
I always moved out of that apartment.
Yeah. You didn't find an iPod when you moved out, did you?
Nope. I think that could have been in the many things that.
Yeah. And maybe let's hack this into bits without hacking myself.
It's alright, Mum. I like fantasy life.
I've got to be careful. They're pinging me on music in every one of my videos. And if you're doing the hybrid retreat this weekend, you'll probably already know that the Selfies album got deleted because it was malicious content. I actually got threatened with being kicked off. They're going to kick me off the platform if I kept being malicious and inappropriate. They were going to kick me off the platform. And all I did was...
I think that is like... We should frame that and put it up on the wall. Because it is funny.
It's not funny.
If they put a selfies on it with malicious content, gosh, I hope they never stand inside a high school grounds. Like, oh my gosh.
Let's do one more strip.
Yeah, all we need to do now is chuck some paint and some watercolor on this, and we're good.
I want my cage.
Yeah.
I want to make it look like it was something really hard and complex, but it's nice and easy. Does that make sense? I want us to make something that people have to keep looking at it to work out how you did all the details and how you got it to be so awesome and layered. But all you've done is trash some gauze, cut out some leaves and a circle. That circle takes a bit of work. And that's it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want it to be something that's quite simple but looks quite awesome. I don't know if I'm going to achieve it. Probably not. Having a bit of a moment this week. I really don't know how I'm going to come up with all these classes this weekend. I haven't even looked at the paper.
So we'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
We will. I'm teaching 2 classes, so I can't do Friday afternoon because I am working Friday. Because could have been better.
You should have had the day off. Should have organised that.
No, the admin girl quit.
Oh.
I had organised it, and then
The admin girl quit. So Naomi's doing the bookkeeping as well where she works now.
Feels like back to normal.
She won't help me with my bookkeeping.
We're getting that. Okay. Sandra says, I did not realize the self section had been deleted. I cannot.
Yeah, the
believe
selfie album got deleted. Trish and Sandy had their photos in it and it got deleted. I just thought they sort of, because they said it was malicious, I just thought they would sort of delete the album and leave the pictures, but no, they deleted Sandy and Trish's photos as well.
Trish says Mom has had pain in the leg they took the vein from, so the doctors today at the hospital are doing a scan. Oh dear, Mr. Davis, you have some blood clots in that leg. And then it's, long line. What else can go wrong with this man?
Yeah, you're going to have a bionic man, Trish. Aren't men interesting creatures? Let's keep that bit. We'll keep that bit. Okay, let's hacker alert. Let's cut the middle. Oh, I shouldn't even say hacker alert. I'll probably get in trouble for that. Let's cut the middle out of our 2 photo mats. And then I think we're going to fill the love with, I'm going to have a look at, I think Diane suggested using a bit of gauze. Let's give that a bust.
Sandy says, obviously my fairy must be malicious.
Oh, so it was being, what was I being? Misleading, malicious, and repetitive spam behaviors that were malicious and misleading. And I'm like,
oh, it's like you're just gonna take it as a joke, Mum. Like honestly, it is funny when you think about it.
Yep. So this video, after tonight, Facebook, we do love you, but after tonight, you know what they're going to say with this video? That I used someone else's music, that I breached someone else's copyright, and I have music in my video. And they're going to mute the sound in certain areas, and yeah. At least at the moment, I've worked out how to get to dispute sometimes. Sometimes the disputes go in my way, but sometimes they do nothing about my disputes.
Deborah said that she reported an ad for drug use, and Facebook basically told her that they were sorry that she was offended, and that was it.
Yeah, no. I reported a video back in 2020 that was someone being abused really badly, and they told me that there was nothing wrong with it. But I have actually reported in one of the scrapbooking, I think it was the International Scrapbooking for Beginners, I have reported some scammers in there just lately, and 2 of them actually got removed. Only 2. That does look interesting, doesn't it? Are we going to try it and see if it works? Let's give this a go. So I've got a piece of trashed gauze that's big enough for my love word to sit on top of it. Here's my middle of my O. The middle of my E is in here somewhere. I did see it the other day. Hopefully I haven't lost it. I think I've lost it. No, I found it. I shouldn't complain about Facebook on Facebook. They're going to shut me down. And if you watched this morning's unboxing video, it's really sorry we didn't say hello to people by name and that. We couldn't see the comments on the phone because the streaming software was being blocked by Facebook for comments and that. But they were saying that we weren't going to be allowed to, able to put on Safari have our videos on Safari, but I have got that to work today. So we'll be right for videos on the weekend. If we're not, I do have other means for videos, trust me.
Pam likes the gauze with the over the paper.
Yeah, I think it looks good. I think it's going to be an interesting experiment. It's probably not going to work. There is that possibility.
Everyone is sending their care to Trish for Dawn's leg.
Yeah, I just...
Trish says that, yep, all he went to the doctor for was a biopsy, but nothing is simple with him.
No. So I'm going to say you've got to be really careful with blood clots. Can everyone... Okay, I'm not going to say exactly what's going on. He has to tell you himself. But can everyone please keep Jason and his mum and his family in your prayers. They're having a bit of a rough trot. She's in hospital again. It's not my story to tell, so I'm not going to tell you what's going on, but I'm going to say he's a very, very, very stressed man, and his mum is not well. It looks like she's going to be okay now, but she's given us all an awfully big scare again this week. But yeah, if everyone could just keep Jason and his mum and family in your prayers, because they're having a bit of a rough go with her health, and she's scared the bejesus out of us all again.
Hey, Mills, did no one give you your milk?
Did he give me my milk?
So why aren't your teeth getting cleaned?
Have you drank your milk, or you just sidetracking?
I drank my milk. I'm gonna check with the time.
It's 17. You need your teeth cleaned and a book read.
It's 7:09.
10.
On the microwave it says 7:09.
It's
Well,
actually
it'll be
7:11 on the phones. So guess which one?
microwave's not right. Go on. I don't know how this is going to cut out. Just going to make sure it's really stuck first. I wonder if we cut. I wonder if we just cut the pink and try and leave the gauze intact. It could look really neat, like, you know, because we want to try and have this that it looks like, you know, I'm just giving it a texturizing it.
She told me that she needs to make a card for a teacher. So I put
Yeah, it's
mine
World
on
Teacher
file.
Day on Friday, so she does need to do that for Friday.
She told me.
She's got time between now and Friday. Right. So now let's cut behind the white through the pink. But try not to cut the gauze.
Oh, Deborah says that would do with the gauze. That's what I do with the gauze. And Diane G says go for it. Your page is the guinea pig page.
Is it what?
Is the guinea pig.
Mine's the guinea pig page, yeah. Yeah.
Anything that don't work, don't repeat.
New technique here, peeps. And it's not sticking really well here. Oh, geez. Got excited. Cut through.
Half a mum has been released. Watch out, people.
Oh, I don't want that
Nelson
text
sent
message.
a text.
Is it Milton?
You remembered it's my birthday.
Was that your brother sending that?
Oh, look, he remembered.
That's a miracle.
I didn't even have to message him.
Well, I didn't have to message him. It's really interesting, you know. Don't forget it's your sister's birthday. Did you ring your grandmother? You know. Rightio. I'm not going to cut in the middles. It's a bit psychotic.
He sent me confetti.
Sent you confetti. Oh,
It's so cool.
he didn't like it when I discovered that.
No, because you were using them for every message for like.
No. I was sending his balloons when he weren't answering me.
They were sending the
Remember I balloon bombed the kids because they weren't answering me? Balloon bomb Milton because he wasn't answering me?
When you open your phone up to 8 balloon bombs, just a heads up,
Well, you don't answer.
there's glitches that happen.
I'm just adding a bit of glue just to try and hold this together. There we go.
Has the thing worked?
What thing? Me. Look, this looks pretty cool.
So your experiment worked?
Kind of. How are you? What are
Say
you going to
goodnight.
read? Are you reading or is Noah?
I'm reading.
What are you going to read?
Wings of fire.
Wings of Fire. It's a dragon book. Fire. Maybe you should do your fire face for everybody on the video.
Good night. Hello. Goodbye.
Now say Wings of Fire.
Wings of fire.
Kind of like
Did you get on my hair?
Oh yeah, you got bits of gauze in your hair. She'll be right. Someone will brush it out in the morning. Most likely me.
Most likely Naomi.
She doesn't like to brush it.
You don't brush my hair.
You know that already.
Oh yeah.
you move too much.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
You don't even
Right.
hardly use the hairbrush.
Okay, see you in the morning. And those teeth need to be cleaned again. They're not good enough. Don't. No, you need to actually move the toothbrush as well as use the timer. Yep. Go clean them again.
Just a heads up. She's gonna be one sassy pop by the time she hits teenager.
You're moving out before she's a teenager, are you?
I'm moving out way before she hits the 11s. Like, I'm gonna be gone. I've got.
I see ya.
I'm
Stir them up and run away. There you go.
I'm gonna be out of here hopefully by the time she's 10, or else we're gonna have some real.
She loved ballet yesterday because we're doing the 6-week ballet workshop and we're doing a tap workshop. So we're doing a trial, a 6-week trial. See if we like it, which I think is great. You don't have to commit to a whole semester or term. But yes, she loved ballet yesterday. She didn't think she would like ballet. And she asked what it was about. And I said, it's quite structured. You got to remember steps, and she loved it. She came home and dragged out the ballet book, because we've got a book on ballet for young ballerinas. She dragged the book out. It's a very used book. I used to borrow the book from the 70s and 80s. It was like it from the school library all the time. I loved ballet. Another piece. And I'm going to put it on foam. So I'll put the layers together flat and then I'm putting it on foam. It's going to go there like that.
Devin says that teenagers are interesting creatures.
Yeah.
I don't need a repeat.
Well, maybe it wasn't too bad. We had our moments. Milton was interesting. Very, very interesting. There times where I just didn't think I'd get into adulthood. Rightio. So let's, at this point in time, rip everything off and come back and start again. So we've got gauze in a pile here. Title over there. I've got leaves here, because I've kind of got a bit of a mishmashy mess. Leaves, gauze, leaves, gauze, leaves, gauze. Right. Oh, there was a leaf. There was a rogue leaf.
Oh no.
That's where we're at.
Oh, Jason's around.
Oh, hello, Jason. I didn't tell everyone what's going on, but I just said that they need to pray for your mum, because she's giving us worries.
Diane B says it looks gorgeous.
I didn't know if you'd get to class tonight, Jason. Okay, so we've got a bit of gauze here. So we've got a little bit of gauze. That's how big it sort of is on my hand.
So hold up. So did you cut the white section off one wreath and then keep another one full? Deborah just wants she's a bit
So I've
confused.
got one that's just a wreath. And I've got one that I've just cut the innards out of a wreath. And then the third one I've just cut an 8-inch square from to put behind. Here.
We've had Kathy L, Michelle M, join us as well.
Hello, everybody. So I'm going to put a bit of glue on here.
Jason says that she's not too bad tonight. Just got home.
Oh, thank goodness.
Sandra's also wondering if you could give them a close-up of which leaves.
Oh, when I put leaves on, yes, I will definitely hold the leaves up before I stick them on, Sandra. Teenagers are interesting. So glad I'm way past that. Our eldest daughter is going through it now. Keep saying good luck. Yep. My mum makes out I was a difficult teenager, but I actually know I wasn't. I'm sorry. That sounds like I'm sort of gloating, but I know I wasn't a difficult teenager. It was kind of like parenting on autopilot because she spent so much time on my brother that there were times when I just sort of raised myself. But that was okay. He needed this extra support. So we've got a piece there. Let's put a piece over here behind this pinky coloured leaf. Let's do this. Oh, this variegated leaf. Bit of glue. Oh.
Dora says that one of her granddaughters is on like the wrong path. She's hanging out with the wrong crowd.
Oh.
Well mannered, like essentially a wonderful, well mannered girl, but in the wrong crowd.
I kind of knew the wrong crowd, but didn't really hang out with them. You kind of had to get on with everybody at my school.
You don't live in that big of a place.
I'm going to tuck this under here.
Jason says that his mom's going for an anagram.
Angiogram.
Yeah.
Is she doing it now, or did they do it earlier today?
Tomorrow.
I thought they were going to do it today. Oh, the waiting drives you nuts, doesn't it? Monday I get my results from my MRI my brain MRI. So I've got 3 bits so far. Let's see how that goes. And then now let's get our photo. So we're going to stick our photo on. I'm not going to peel that bit off. I'm going to pop it up here. Still want to see that leaf there. It's not our... So this leaf here is the leaf that we've used as our basis. Where it goes. I probably need another piece of foam under here. Let's see how it goes. And then we're going to put our title sort of here. Not sticking it yet. Okay.
Oh, the specialist had an emergency today, so
Oh gosh.
To tomorrow.
Yeah, well, an emergency, that's, that's another family in duress, isn't it? Deary me.
And then Deborah said that will be good. One thing out of the way, definitely.
I'll get more photos of my brain. I haven't got them yet. I think they wait until after you've seen your doctor to send you the photos. Because I got photos of it already from my CT scan. So I do have a brain. That's according to Quentin. He thought he was being funny. Just so you all know.
It's very much like that too.
What's that?
It's very much like that too. I did laugh at that one, by the way.
That joke of his?
Yes.
Oh, I know you did.
Quite funny.
You proved today that you're father's daughter several times.
Okay.
Sorry to say. Okay, we've got this nice big piece. We had this one originally.
Oh, we decided to procreate with it.
You get what you breed with. Sorry, people, but you do. You get what you breed with. Unfortunately. People don't like it when I say that to them. They go, oh, no, my kids are going to be nothing like their dad. Sorry. Young women don't like it, especially. Took me a long time to work it out. Fortunately, the kids like me too. Just holding these down. I've got a bit of glue on the foam. Okay.
Jay says the pictures you bring will be good for scrapping.
Yeah. I've taken screenshots. I've got screenshots.
See, why do you need us to send you photos when you've got pictures of your brain?
I've got pictures of your brain. I know.
Photos from us. Diane B says, I hope you feel better soon.
Oh, Diane, I hope I do too. I actually feel worse. It's actually getting worse.
Deborah said, yep, you do. Only one of mine through to the right side.
What's that? You do get what you breed with.
Yeah, only one of them ended up being like.
Yeah. Yeah. Ours are all a bit of both. Bit of a mixture.
Depends on what the wiki gets.
Noah's got my dad's wicked sense of humour.
Noah also laughed at the joke, thank you.
Yeah. Yep. Because my dad would have told the joke as well. I think my dad's where your father got that sense of humour from. Quentin's a lot like my dad. But yes, Noah's a lot like my dad. Got a very wicked sense of humour. Dry. But people just don't expect it.
It's amazing. We'll be out somewhere in a public area.
And he'll make the kids laugh. He'll make the other kid, like the big kids, laugh. And then they can't even tell you because they're so busy laughing. They can't even tell you what he said. And he just...
Because it's perfectly timed.
Or he'll send them like a text message with a comment and just crack them up. I think we need a bit here, under here. So we've put a little bit under here. Let's put a little bit under here. It's just helping to soften the layers, the gauze. But I think we're at that point where we've probably got enough gauze. If we go any more, we're going to look like we robbed a bandage company.
Never.
We're going to look like a little bit too much. Like we're almost at that too much point. I think we're at the enough point. There we go. Let's get my pile of leaves. I'm going to try and use all these leaves because I cut them out. And I need to use them. Or maybe I should hoard some for the next time I use this product, this range. Let's see how we go.
Diane B says, mine's doing more like me, thankfully.
Go. Yeah, all four of ours have got a dose of each of them. Although, I don't know which parent you can attribute the show pony to. That's Milton and Amelia. Yeah.
I'm not going to say.
You're not going to say?
I know which parent it is, but I like my life. Intact.
Oh, I'm not that much like them.
Not much, but you have your moments.
I have my moments. Yeah, but just because I do videos doesn't mean anything.
Have you not seen yourself at a craft show, man?
Well, we have to. Oh, Milton leaves me for dead at a craft show. Holy dooly. Has anyone been inflicted with the Milton charisma at a craft show? Milton is very charismatic. But he's really his customer service skills are off the charts awesome. He has really good customer service skills, that boy. Naomi does too, but Milton is just phenomenal. You have to admit that, don't you, Naomi?
I'm not a salesman.
No, I'm not talking about being a salesman, but his customer service is very good. And then let's put this nice.
we sleep with one eye open tonight.
What's that?
Yeah, I will, Deborah. I will.
Oh, I am like mum looks can be like dad with sense of humour. There you go. Yeah.
And
You are a lot like your mum. I'm going to say, Lee. So, Sandy's not in the group, but Auntie Di is. Hello, Auntie Di. So, Sandy was in the store today, and I just kept on having to go, and I didn't want to tell her, oh my gosh, you remind me so much of your mum. But Sandy just like, she was just like Auntie Di, straight up. Today, she just really, Lee and I have a friend called Sandy, and her mum, well, I call her mum Auntie Di. And yeah, Sandy is way like her mum, like absolutely shockingly like her mum. I didn't realise how much so until today.
really?
I knew she was like her mum, but yeah, she was. It was really phenomenal today. So it's cool. I got to Sandy came in the store and we were chatting today, and then Lee and I yacked on the phone when we were both meant to be working.
I'm glad to know that now.
Oh, I forgot to show you. So, okay.
Cheryl's holding your paper.
So one of these is here. And then this is just the pink leaf because there's only one of them, I think, on the sheet. Oh, no, it's the big one. Not the little one. It's the big one. And then it's the bigger elephant ear. Not this little one. It's the big one that's there. The big elephant ear. Sorry, Sandra. I was meant to, and everybody, I was meant to show you what I was using.
Cheryl's loving the page, and she said she might have to do an extra order to get the kit. Yeah, we still have a few left, not many.
Yeah, we still have a few left.
Let me get the link. And then
I think I'm going to use this banana. It looks like a banana leaf, doesn't it?
I'm gonna buy Dad a new mouse for Christmas.
Oh, I need to win the lotto and buy Dad a new computer.
We are getting that.
Rightio.
And Bronnie says that she just got back from her dad's 89 as he turned it today.
Oh, so you share a birthday with Bronnie's dad.
Mate.
Well, it was Jodie's birthday today.
I didn't text Jodie.
You better. I better too.
She messages me every time I have a birthday. Oh,
So I'm going to put the banana palm leaf thing down here. Happy birthday, Jodie. She might be watching. She might not. They could be having birthday dinner. And then I've got a small elephant ear under here, and I've got a bit of my love word of let go. She's really getting there. Oh no, I don't call her Nana. Wouldn't call Di Nana. See, my grandmother didn't want to be called Nana because it made her seem old. And Quentin's mum doesn't. Quentin's mum's called Nana because she thinks grandma is old. That's an interesting cultural thing, isn't it?
What would your preference be? Just,
I don't know. I'm not going to be a grandparent probably. So
there you go. I'm glad you've got a realistic.
I've realised
viewpoint.
I'm coming to terms with the fact that I might not be a grandparent. So
I'm glad that you're.
Closest being a grandparent I've got is looking after that dang cat that Milton brought home.
Lizzie's is 2 out of her 9 lines. She's got 7 left to go.
Rightio. So now I'm gonna. This is the smaller one. So you got 2 different sizes of this leaf. I'm going to use the smaller one.
Jacqueline says the reef is so luscious.
Yeah. Did you get your parcel today, Jacqueline? I was hoping she should have got it today.
I'm so sorry that I put the fuzzy
Oh, it's okay. We had other debacles today. Didn't we?
We've had multiple over this retreat.
This retreat has been anything that could go wrong. Well, I've had an album deleted. So that was the other one of these fanny palmy things. And then see, I've got one of the bigger ones of this thing. I don't know why I cut the stalks, because then I just rip them off. Let's tuck that in behind there. Nearly finished my book, and I've got to find book 2 of the series. We've got book 1 and book 3. How dodge is that? I'm a terrible mother.
I'm still at Chanel. I was born.
Actually, I need to get Noah to bring it home from school tomorrow.
Yep. Sending them with the exact title.
Oh, geez, I just cut one of my leaves.
Oh, no. Diane G says, we just got news we are going to be grandparents. Our son is 36. Still hope for you, Elise.
Yep. Yeah. Amelia's the only one that wants to be a parent currently. But she's got to find a decent husband first, she tells me.
At least she's got,
Yep. Yep. And the boy she's got her eye on in her grade is not son-in-law material.
What? You cannot label the kid already.
Nah.
You cannot label child already.
No.
He's only in grade 2.
Yep. Well, he might be in grade 2, but I don't think he's as interested in her as she is in him. I definitely know he's not.
Glad to know that now. Debbie says,
And when she's saying, like, she'll whip him into shape, there's disasters abound.
Debbie says, I'm loving this page. iPad all set to die. We'll do the rest tomorrow. Good night, everyone.
Who was that?
Debbie H. Her iPad's on.
Oh, no.
Jacqueline said, yes, I did. Thank you. I've just finished all my fussing. Oh, God.
Oh, Jacqueline, you're on fire. I should have sent you ours. It probably would have made it back too. Okay, so I've got a smaller one of those elephant earring things. I've got to be careful because I keep on tucking the gauze that's coming out from the title under. Like, I've lost it all here. Dang nabbit. Gonna get a little tiny bit of me crummy stuff. Okay. So it's a little elephant ear there. Sorry, that's just the wash machine. Okay, so I've got one of these bendy around ones.
She says that it's a gorgeous page. Dad and I actually have a good washing routine going down.
What? You guys wash it, Noah hangs it out.
No. So I do a load before I go to bed, which is the one that just finished. And then when Dad gets home, he puts in a load and he puts that in the bucket. And then in the morning, I peg out both loads and then put one on that Noah pegs out in the morning.
Yeah.
Because I get up at 5.
And Noah gets all the loads off the washing line.
In the afternoons. Yes.
I'm just going to put our little elephant earring thing in here.
3 loads a day keeps the pile away. Jacqueline's contemplating doing the mini Ellen Fussy cutting, like the little.
Did you cut the back of paper too, Tash?
And Tash has done it.
No. The mini owl animals. That means the back of paper too. Do you mean it's on the dining table? Can you give me a piece of paper too off the dining table?
Oh God, I know which one she means.
Crazy. They would look good. They would look really good cut out. Haven't even looked at it yet. Like, oh gosh. Gotta catch up on typing. I love the concept. Love the addition of gauze sleeves and layers. Giggled that you got a corner. Yeah, I know. Yep. Whipping a boy in the shape. Thank you, Karen. So you cut these out, Tash? Wonder if these are the ones she means.
I'm pretty sure because they're mini animals.
Yeah, they are mini animals. I can't wait to use this stuff.
Pam says she loves the layering.
Let me look at this.
Yes, she cut paper too.
Oh, gosh, that's keen. Bet you they look awesome cut out. They'd be so cute on ATCs and cards.
Yeah, Jacqueline says that the kneecaps, the one she's eyeing up, and yep, she did the whole sheet.
Wow. Yep.
Goodness me. No, thank
The
you.
meerkats are cute. Oh, they would be cute cut out. And they're simple shapes. I do like that this is all fairly simple shapes. Shouldn't be too hard. Cutting the mini minis. Okay, let me look at this.
I vote glitter.
Glitter or sequins?
Either option, it needs something. I'm the birthday girl, which means that you have to.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to pick out some of the corally colour and some white. Nice yellow on here. Would have been nice.
Marie loves the page. Deborah says the mini animals look cute. Selena says looks great. My mouse is dying.
We were late home from work today because I was chatting to another store owner. I can't say what store because I'm going to say it is so wonderful to hear of other stores. She was after some advice at making her own product. So beyond exciting that another Australian scrapbooking store is looking at making their own product.
Karen L says cutting out minis is all Jacqueline's bad influence. She started cutting the little crabs and seahorses from Mermaid Wishes.
I know. Well, you can't waste the scrappy bits, can you? They're awesome.
And then Jacqueline.
And the little bits on the camping sheet.
And then Jacqueline said that a couple of the animals have one hoof or one antler. That's
yeah.
Funny.
Can you let that cat in the back door, please? Seeing as how she has so lovingly called. Someone's coming, darling.
Yeah, I'm coming. Can you read the last 2 things?
Yeah, someone's coming for you, sweetie.
Oh, goodness, well behaved tonight.
Sitting on sitting on our next to the filled outline words. What was that?
I think that's for the sequins.
Oh, sitting on or next to outline words. Yes, that's what you could do with the little animals. Yeah, I cut just that one strip too much. Oh well, snip too much. That's okay. Who was that came in?
Let me see.
Yeah, I thought so. Maddie isn't liking to come in at the moment until Dad comes home. She waits out on the driveway for Quentin to get home from Coles. She don't want to be in until Dad's home. He's home a bit earlier tonight, so she'll be a much happier cat. So I'm just trying to sneak some of these in. But yes, very interesting. Having a discussion with another store owner about manufacturing her own product. Completely different to us, which is really awesome. So it means that you'll be able to get different things that are Australian made. And not having to buy everything from overseas. So yes, she's really determined. I can't say who it is because I'm not going to spill the beans about where you're going to be able to get interesting products. Like, I will wait until she gets it to market, because otherwise it's going to, other people are going to go and try and steal her thunder, which is not fair. But yeah, it's going to be really awesome to have more Australian stores that have Australian product, because she's determined to have like different product, because we were talking about trying to be different to everyone else. Don't want to stock the same as every other store.
Deborah says that sounds good.
It's going to be awesome, but as soon as she gets it to market, we'll
Marie
let you know.
That she used to have a kitten that would wait in the corner of her street until they came home from school.
Yeah, the girls always are waiting when we come home.
Although this morning they were just trying to find some sun.
Some shade. Yes, this morning when we were leaving, the kittens were laying in the shade the kids cast. Look, there we go. So we've got a couple of leaves stuck up here. See, we've got a couple of leaves extra. And then we've got a couple here. And then there's a couple of leaves here. And a couple of leaves here. And these ones have sort of gone down a bit flat. And there's one tucked in under there. These ones have gone down a bit flat. But, I might pop a tiny bit of foam in there just to get a bit of interest. Put a bit of glue where it's going to have to go through gauze. Oh, no, it's not going through. Oh, yeah, it's going through gauze that way. There we go. So there we are. And that's how easy it is. Like, okay, if you were just putting it together and weren't yapping about everything under the sun and boring people, you could probably put it together a lot quicker. Probably the longest part would be the fussy cutting. But then again, it's not particularly hard because a lot of it is just straight lines around the leaves. We have got a piece of white left over, but that's okay. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty good because it's very layered and it's got a lot of interest, which is what we wanted to achieve. We wanted to have something that was interesting and looked more complex than what it was. So it's not as complex as what it looks. And yes, I did hack through this. Do you know why I did that? Because I love this piece of paper. Now I get to use it. This piece of paper. So journaling would be on some white strips of paper and they would be here on the same angle. So across here, just a couple of little white strips Let's just pack up some fake white strips. Oh, I left a leaf there. These are not straight. You know, just like a couple of little strips with journaling on there on the same angle. And then, yeah. I have to say, what did I get in there today? So, okay, so news of the day is naming. Oh, so the lemon craft arrived, but I haven't taken pre-order off it. I added the Wanderlust word today to the online store. Nanny John added some Echo Park to the store that hadn't been in our online store before. She photographed that and added that the other day. That's on the front page. There are the new dark rose glitter, rose gold glitter, and light pink glitter. Not light pink. They're not light glitter. There's light pink. Letter stickers are in the online store. We're going to stick with the one font of letter stickers until we can get the madness to subside because people just love them. If you click on what's new on the website, you will come up with a whole heap of stuff. Tomorrow morning, we are going to do our weekly roundup in the morning before we open the shop. And it is going to be our On Safari release. Do you want to see a sneak peek of something? Oh, I didn't bring it home. What a bugger. Is this in their kit?
No.
This is not a kit. So that's one of them. At the zoo. And Seaside Escape. And where's the other one? And then oh, this is new. They're Victorian Christmas. They're going up tomorrow. The balloons, Adventurous, and By the Sea. They'll all go up tomorrow as well. But tomorrow morning we're going to do our On Safari product release, and we're not going to show, we're not releasing stuff that's in the kit. Okay, we're going to release the pattern papers and the flares, but we're not going to release onto our online store some of the products that are in the retreat kits until later in the weekend, probably Friday afternoon. Let's say Friday afternoon we'll release those, or Friday lunchtime I'll release those things into the online store. You'll have to wait, but and I'll show you them on Friday night in the video out on their main Facebook page. But yeah, so we'll have everything except for the items that are in the kits. And some of the items in the kits aren't actually going into the online store for the next week or so. Yeah, we're that time poor. But we've got some really, I think you'll really love some of it. Like there's things that even those that are doing the retreat haven't seen because I didn't put everything into the group because some of it only got photographed yesterday. Because it was very, there's a couple of things, yeah, very different. I'm pushing the boundaries with what I can make size-wise. So trying different things. But yeah. I've got some different stuff I'm going to try. I'm trialing some different stuff in our December kits as well and in January. So I've already got some stuff designed for December and January that's going to be sort of stretching those boundaries even further. But yeah, you're going to need a few of those. Deborah, you were going to need a heap of those. Like even I need a heap of those. Like, yeah, the zoo.
Oh, okay.
At the zoo.
That's okay. I've got about 20 made.
Yeah. I need to make the word Australia. So I can't make Australia Zoo, but I need to make the word Australia, like just the word, so that we can have, yeah, you can use it on your Australia Zoo pages. Straightening up there. I don't know what I did. But yeah, so no class tomorrow night. It's moving to Sunday night, and it'll probably be at 7 o'clock because by the time we get home, we do a Zoom, get home, make dinner, probably need to then look at 7 o'clock for Naomi's class on Sunday night. What else is there? Oh, I think that's about it. Yes, happy birthday, Jody. And Bronny's dad's birthday today. And I think it's Cheryl Lee's birthday today, or she with Naomi? Oh, no, she was with Amelia. Cheryl Lee's birthday was with Amelia. But yeah, so happy birthday to our birthday peoples today. And yeah, we will see you tomorrow morning for our On Safari product release. And yeah, we've got some interesting bits and pieces. I do have something really cool to show you as well. Well, it's just something we do every year. You can imagine what it is. And it's coming out tomorrow. One's because I'm a slacker and one's because I'm organised.
What do we do every year? Oh, yeah, okay. I
Yep.
got that.
I got that. Yeah, she cut that. I cut that prototype. So thank you very much for coming along. Take care. Stay safe. Love yous all. That's the page. Can't wait to see your take on the page. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow morning for our weekly roundup and our On Safari release. And yeah, it's going to be an awesome weekend with our On Safari hybrid retreat. So far we've done this much in the store, like zilch in the store to prepare. We've still got pretty little girl 8th birthday party decorations up. So that has to change. But yeah, we'll get there. We'll get it all done. We're the Red Shores. We have to. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Cheryl. You'll have to come to a retreat sometime with us, Cheryl. One of our online ones. But yeah, thank you, Marie. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Pam and Deborah and everybody for coming along and sharing in class and listening to my waffle. Gosh, people must, yeah. You must be really committed to listen to my waffle. Thank you. Take care and stay safe. Love yous all and bye.